What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Quiet you. We're going to do it a little bit differently this time. Turn everything around. And the film we're looking at this week, as I try to get in at least 13 horror movie reviews for the month of October, is The Squad, a Colombian film from, I think, about 2011. Yep, 100 minutes long. I thought I saw a longer length on IMDb, so I'm not sure what that's about. It did actually feel longer, unfortunately. Before I get into it, I don't have the ability to edit in pictures or anything right now. I've got to streamline this and speed it up. But I want to mention somebody who's doing some sort of Halloween countdown every week, or at least as often as I can. So just listen carefully and then go find this person on YouTube and watch one of his videos. Go to Movie Assault. Okay, that's Sean. He's trying to do 15 days. Some people are doing a video every day. He's shooting for 15 horror movie reviews for the month of October. So go check out his channel and check out one of those reviews. I'll try to mention somebody different every time. Anyway, The Squad. I guess I would describe this as a slow burn that didn't pay off for me. It just didn't pay off. The journey wasn't worth it. The journey was a little tedious at times, which is not really a great thing to say about a horror movie, I don't think. Could have been my frame of mind to a degree. Essentially, you have some Colombian soldiers. They've got a new lieutenant and a couple other new guys, or at least one other new guy. And they're tasked with going to this outpost up in the mountains. So it's a rainy, kind of chilly, foggy environment, not usually the climate I think of when I think of Colombia. So that was kind of interesting. They're tasked to go up there and establish contact with a unit that's supposed to be there. And there's been some terrorist activity in the area. Somebody's blown up some bridges or things and limited the access. They get there. They're told to wait. They argue with each other. So one of the soldiers just takes off, headlong charge uphill. It's like 45 degrees uphill. I mean, it's steep. That sets off a chain of events, which includes somebody stepping on a booby trap and getting severely injured. And, you know, once they get in there, they're in. So now they're like not going to go back and wait. And the guy has a reason for charging headlong like that, which he reveals. And then eventually they find a woman who's chained up. She's mute. She's aggressive. She tries to bite them. She gets away and things start happening. Some things, I guess. And they start calling her a witch. They find a diary or a journal from the previous, one of the previous soldiers there that kind of explains things a little bit. It's kind of, you know, the sets, it's a kind of a dirty, nasty series of rooms with blood everywhere. And it's like you can't really tell one room from another. Well shot, I suppose. But it just was dragged out. And these guys are convinced that this woman is a witch. They want to go get her eventually. Some of them start to break out with like rashes and they call it a plague and they're itching themselves raw. There just wasn't enough. There's no real special effects or anything. And we don't need jump scare all the time. That's fine if you want to have a slow burn, but it's got to pay off. It just didn't pay off at the end for me, to the point where I regretted the journey. And I usually don't like to be that harsh, but it just didn't work for me. I will say this. I'm trying to get out a positive here. Written and directed by Jaime Osorio Marquez. Seems to be somewhat talented. This is a reasonably well-made, well-acted film. Just script-wise is the problem. I'll say that. How about that? Yeah, can't really recommend this one, but what do you guys think? I'm starting out with some doozies here this month. Oh, I'll get some good ones in. But I like to take some chances now and then on some films I've never heard of, especially some international horror films. Have you heard of this? Have you seen it? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Come back again. I'm putting up horror movie reviews randomly throughout the month of October with the goal of getting to 13 eventually. So thanks a lot. Come back again. Later.